तेरी उंगली थाम के चलता था, तेरी मेहनत से पलता था,
When parents' relationship falls out and they get separated, in result, children get confused as what to do in this situation. So, in such circumstances, what are the responsibilities of children? Please guide. If one of the parents die, then what should be our attitude? Actually, it happens that one blames other that because of you father died, and the other says because of you mother died, and this continues. So what should the role of children be in this situation? Please guide us. Jazakallah.
Allah forbid, even if divorce does take place, for children, they remain their parents. The father won't give up and bow down. And what I've seen and observed in these cases is that the mother remains dominant. The person in command in the house is the mother. She kicks the father out. I've seen such kind of incidents where father's kicked out and young children support their mother and leave the father all on his own. These are very cruel people. Well, now they've been divorced. Would have been better if they weren't, but it's taken place due to whatever reason. So the children now have to do justice with both of them. The mother has her own rights, which need to be fulfilled as well, and so is the case with the father's rights. When it happens, in such cases and incidents, a mother at times plays a very evil role, saying that, beware, if you go to your father, then I will not forgive you. As if she doesn't forgive, he won't be able to go to Jannah. What is this? As in, I shall oppress my father because of you? It wouldn't happen. Over here, not listening to mother is not considered as her disobedience. In fact, it's necessary for him not to obey his mother over here. Whatever right the father has, he should be given that right. And in case there's a risk of unpleasant environment and one can't live without mother due to any reason, then he should meet his father secretly and have relationship with him same as before. If the father is in need of money, then without any second thought, you should wholeheartedly financially help him. Render your support to him. Help him as much as you can. Allah Almighty will bless you immensely. He's your father. For a sake of argument, let's say they had an argument and the father was unjust. The mother was right, but still the father divorced her because of being furious. Even then, he's your father. Your conduct has to be nice with him, as I mentioned before. You have to be nice to him in every way, because he is your father. Otherwise, let alone the day of judgment, the one who is disobedient to his parents also gets punished in this world too. So do not let go of the right of your father. MashaAllah, I have seen such children whom even after a divorce between their parents still help their father secretly. They serve them, take them to the hospital. Yes, I have seen such kind of children as well. They deserve praise, millions of salutations to them, as they didn't leave their father and they didn't tell their mother in order to avoid her displeasure. As in, they kept ties with father as well. So in case any such thing happens, the mother should also keep a big heart, and she shall not persuade her children upon the sin. As it's persuading over a sin, that don't keep ties with your father. It's a sin, it's haram. So the mother shall also keep a big heart, and in fact she should teach her children that these matters are between us. Nothing has happened between you guys. So serve me as well as look after your dad. This is also an act of great reward if the mother says this. And she should also say it. This contains the salvation of the hereafter as well as this world. In abroad, these kind of issues are very common. We do have these issues in our country as well. But if we specifically talk about the UK and various countries of Europe, similarly in America, Canada, South Africa, so these kind of English-speaking countries, if we analyze these countries closely, then we find out that at some places, mother and father both are living a helpless life, whether they are inside the house or outside. And if they get separated, then in this case, the father faces and has to go through a lot of difficulties and challenges, which you have beautifully highlighted. So let's say that any kind of such children are listening to you from any part of the world. then what would you advise them to do immediately in relation to their parents? That they should go to them, they should fall into their feet, seek forgiveness from them, and repent to Allah Almighty as well, in case the children have violated their rights. And whatever matters have taken place between the parents, if they've actually been divorced, then the laws of Sharia pertaining to it shall be acted upon. At times, a divorce does not take place. They just have a severe argument and cut ties with each other for some time, and they separate from each other. In such case, they shall be reconciled. One shall make these efforts from his side. So if this reconciliation takes place, Holy Quran states, وَالصُّلْحُ خَيْرٌ. Reconciliation is goodness. So make them reconcile, and in case reconciliation cannot take place, then keep balance. Serve both of them whilst acting upon whatever the commandment of Sharia is. Don't only serve one, do so with both. Do not leave them, because they did not leave you in your childhood. You used to urinate in your clothes and get your bed dirty. You used to be naughty, break things all around and do other damages. They bore everything but did not leave you. Your parents did not leave you because you needed your parents. And now, your parents need you. So you shouldn't leave them. Be loyal to them. Another question over here that, Bapa, if anyone adopted rude behavior with his mother or father, or either of them, and in the meanwhile that parent passes away, then what shall he do now? He shall exactly do as is the law of Sharia. He shall arrange for his shroud, burial, and all the funeral rites according to the laws of Sharia. He should supplicate for their forgiveness, convey them the reward of virtuous deeds. Ya Sayyidi, this refers to when the separation has taken place. At times, it's just an argument. And if one's father beats his mother in front of him or someone else, then it's generally observed that the whole house goes against the father. And in case where children have grown up, it is also seen that they also beat up the father. Or the mother couldn't kick the father out, so children beat up the father and kick him out of the house themselves. As they can't take it, they love the mother as well. So what shall children do in this situation? They should observe patience and keep trying explaining him in a polite manner, because he is a father, and obviously a son will not be permitted to beat his father all what he likes. So he shall adopt a wise strategy to reconcile them both. Involve such relatives who can save the mother from oppression. He shouldn't use force himself. He shall adopt permissible ways and wise strategies. He shouldn't let him beat his mother. He should come in front of her. He should hold his father saying, Dad, don't beat her, please don't beat her. I won't let this happen. This practice is understandable, but saying that I won't leave you, I'll kill you, this is not acceptable. Sallu ala al-Habib, sallallahu ta'ala ala Muhammad.